Alrighty, y'all. Hello. If you saw my recent video on some crazy roundabouts, it's been a theme, and I find it pretty interesting. Now, of course, the craziest one was the Arc de Triomphe in France. And yeah, I had multiple comments telling me to look at traffic in Italy, specifically Naples and Rome, standing out amongst the rest. I have no idea what this is about, but I didn't know they were famous for traffic. Let's just say that. So I'm very much looking forward to this because there were quite a few comments on those, last couple of videos talking about this. Let's just say that huge roundabout in France was what I would call organized chaos. Yeah, it would make me very nervous. But apparently the driving in parts of Italy can be even crazier. You'll definitely have to tell me in the comments if you agree with that or if somewhere else competes with that, or most of all, if you've gotten to experience this firsthand yourself. Let's go ahead and look into this. These will all be linked down below. We're going to check out various clips, so let's have some fun. All right, here's our first clip. Some of these clips will be really old, which I actually like looking at old clips. Some of them will be new. This one's just titled Crazy Italian Driving Style. Oh my goodness, what is happening? Okay, I'm seeing cars come from like the far direction, and then it seems like they're in 2 or 3 made up lanes in like our left side screen direction. And then there's buses trying to enter the mix, and I kind of feel bad about the buses, but they're going to force their way in. You got to yield to them, right? What is happening? And where are these people going? Oh, there's a road over there. Well, that was risky. Jesus, I don't even know where to look. Beautiful buildings in the background. It's just funny seeing this gorgeous, huge, prominent architecture, right? And then this freaking nuts traffic. Like, what is this? An intersection? Where's the stoplights? The stop signs? Where's the lanes? That's just our first taste. I'm intrigued. You know what's crazy? It was working. We saw how many, 200 or 300 cars in a minute cross paths, and I don't think we saw one crash at all. Not even close. We didn't even see a fender bender whatsoever. All right, next up we have supposedly a crazy Rome traffic intersection. Forgive me if I pronounce this wrong. I believe this is called the Piazza Venezia. Oh, I suppose I should show it. This was filmed in November. You should see it in the summer. So this isn't even peak traffic season, apparently. I love all the random trucks. We got a bendy bus. This might be the same intersection. The other one wasn't marked. Plus it was nighttime. Oh my God, we have a standstill. We got horns honking. I was waiting for that. I was waiting for a little bit of cuss words and some horns. Ooh, we even have a double-decker bus. That's cool. Yeah, this has got to be the same intersection as the last video, but it's much better seeing it during the day. What is happening? How do people know when to go? Like, the way I see it is some of these people come right out in the middle. It's not like they're waiting over there. They're out in the middle, and then they end up stopping, and, like, some people are crossing. Like, how does everyone know what's going on? There's so many directions. So, do you want to drive in Rome? Well, Rome looks beautiful. Something tells me I'd like to see it on foot. And I would not be walking in the middle of this. Damn, if you are a bus driver, honestly, anywhere, because I know anywhere can get crazy. That goes on any continent on Earth, even here, like anywhere. if you're like a bus driver, or again, I always throw a big shout out to, you know, over the road, like truck drivers, emergency vehicle drivers, emergency vehicle crew, right? When you're on an ambulance or, you know, fire response, dude, mad respect and props to you guys. I tell you what, but especially if you're a bus driver in Italy, dude, you got my respect. I don't know how the hell you're navigating this. This is freaking wild, man. We got scooters and, you know, motorcycles, cars, buses, and it's just crazy. I agree with these little narration comments here. I'm surprised there's not more honking and more cussing and yelling. I'm surprised there's not cars, you know, T-boning each other. I'm surprised this bus hasn't just taken out a little hatchback, right? Now, I'm sure that, you know, minor accidents happen. I would assume, you know, let's be real, accidents happen everywhere. But for what we're seeing here, this is pretty spectacular so far. I'm impressed. I always say this. I'm a huge car guy, gearhead, always have been. I'm very confident in my skills driving. I'm a pretty confident driver. I would be hella nervous. As a matter of fact, I don't think I would even try this. I would not want to make a fool out of myself, be looking like head on swivel, and end up, you know, wrecking my rental car. Let's just put it that way. Imagine doing this in a manual transmission, too, because I'm sure half the cars we're looking at got manuals. Again, I'm a manual transmission lover, a rare American here, but, dude, no thanks. Not here. Okay, then we have a typical drive on Naples streets. So we're in Naples, Italy. I mean, this is so cool seeing on-the-ground perspective. This goes for anywhere. I love seeing this, right? Like, look at Italy. Beautiful. Totally different than the U.S. There's no surprise there, right? I love looking at the traffic, the infrastructure, the buildings, architecture, the whole 9 yards.
We go. Here's a little traffic.
Okay, so we had some cool windy streets, something I never see like that. But we're hitting some traffic. Look at these hilarious little hatchbacks. You know, when I've done videos about like how different the average, you know, cars and traffic are in the U.S. versus, you know, typically European countries, I kind of understand the more you see on the ground. When you see these crazy tight curvy streets and narrow streets and blah 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 in Italy, in the UK, you know, like all these places, like, dude, I get it. I would want a small hatchback as well. I wouldn't want a Ford F-350 on these streets. Let's get real. I also love how casually this blue car ahead of us is totally smashed in the back.
So now we're going to have some scooters whizzing by us.
I wonder why.
Both sides. There comes the left. There goes the right.
Oh, look at this.
Do a 90-degree
Man,
turn.
they're crazy. Look at these
Now I need
guys.
to worry about trying to go.
Look at these guys.
What the hell? And it's hilly. It's hilly terrain, too. Let me throw that in there. That adds to the difficulty, especially in a stick shift. There are guys in scooters cutting on the side of you, which looks to be like this much room with a pretty high curb. And then they're cutting in front of you sideways. What is happening?
First gear.
I don't know, man.
This is insane. You know what? It's so thoroughly entertaining, though.
Oh, look at the barrels.
Look at that. That's cool, that truck.
Wine barrels.
Yeah, look at all that. That's cool. Don't rear end him.
Okay.
This is where
Now-
the fun really
Now
begins.
here is where the fun begins.
I'm going to go off and assume, and I hope I'm right. You know, I don't want to assume stuff, but I'm going to assume these guys are Americans who are obviously tourists. So this is extra fun for them, I'm sure. I could just, I'm assuming by their accent and stuff. Also by the fact that they're mind blown by this, like me. That would be me. That's me right now. Dude, look at the hatchbacks. Holy smokes, there's more hatchbacks on the street than in my whole city, I think.
We pay no attention to stop signs.
That whole line of cars just blew a stop sign.
This is the road that our hotel is on.
Look at this. Look at this. This is a road? Dude, this looks like an alleyway in the U.S. An alleyway where you only, like, walk and where, you know, the backside of businesses are and stuff. You don't drive back here. What? Look how many vehicles are back here.
So here's a fork in the road. Which way do we go?
Okay, this is absolutely insane.
We're gonna go
Oh
around.
my
Let's
God.
go this one. Oh, look at that scooter. We pay no
gonna
attention.
make room for the scooter to
We're
get
not
by.
slowing down for
I don't
him.
know. I'm about to knock my mirror off, but who cares?
Dude, this is literally next level. This is next level difficulty. It's also really fun to watch, and it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool, not going to lie. It is absolute mayhem to me, and I'm not knocking it. I think this is freaking awesome. I think it's beautiful, dude. I'm not knocking it. It's just so different than what I'm used to, these big-ass, wide-open roads. Dude, like, is there any traffic enforcement here? I mean, how do you even do that? Right? It's just a kind of a free-for-all.
Better give a little toot toot.
It's coming up.
Yeah, I would be using my horn around a corner, though, for sure. Look at that beautiful Alfa Romeo. Those are so cool. We didn't have anything like that. We have modern Alfa Romeos. They don't sell well because Americans are stubborn or something. But that's cool. Look at that. There's no room. Oh, my God. I can't believe that. That guy must have been a local. He just had confidence. He went. He's like, I don't care.
You ever go by? 'Cause this is a one-lane road that
How does the GPS also work? Like, you know?
Here is a
Turn left on
another
this
blind
very
cut.
narrow, like, what looks to be a sidewalk or a footpath.
Now you just lay into it, man.
No.
Up.
Oh, my
There's
God,
a car.
see?
You gotta
How?
Slow down.
That was a father driving.
What?
Yep.
Okay.
Padre.
This is why you don't drive big American trucks. I get it now. All right, more crazy traffic from a high perspective. Maybe this is mounted on the roof. Maybe we're in a bus. I'm not exactly sure. Again, look at this traffic. This is in Rome. Dude, this is so crazy. How have I not discovered this yet? I cannot thank you guys enough for always leaving awesome educational comments as well as great suggestions. Look at this funny Citroen taxi. That's hilarious. Smart cars everywhere. Nissan Micra. Never heard of it. Toyota Prius. I've heard of that. We use those sometimes as taxis. Look at that Pharmacia. Oh my God! Look at this. There's no lanes. Now where the f is this guy going? Dude, there's a traffic jam, right? Why?
You're so crazy.
It's just like fit where you fit, go where you go. And if you have a scooter, do whatever you can to get to the front. This is so much better than I could have imagined. Oh my God, this is awesome. And look at this. We have a traffic police. What is that? What is this thing coming out of the ground? I thought it was like a sewer cover. This guy's standing on a podium. What is happening? I got so many questions. Why is this so thoroughly entertaining on a Friday? How is this guy directing this? I mean, come on. We've seen the footage. We've just been looking at everyone going their own way. I mean, really, what's the point? I think they got it figured out, right? Hey, you over here? You over here? Go, go. You over there? No traffic lights, no stop signs, but we got this guy and this guy. Dude, this is so good. Italian traffic police. Either this guy's a mastermind and extremely skilled at directing traffic, or everyone's just doing their thing as usual and not paying a damn one bit of attention to this guy. You gotta let me know. Here's Naples again. Look at that truck. Another Alpha. Cool vegetation and buildings as always. Look at this traffic, man. Holy smokes. I literally can't believe this. Look at this guy. Like, oh, I'm just going to sneak through here. Same here. Dude, how? And this lady's not going to walk in the middle of this, right? She is. She's going to walk in the middle of this. She is more trusting than I. So are these people. Oh, wow. Everyone's walking. We got cars, buses, trucks, scooters, pedestrians. Who else? Who else is going to enter the mix here? The horns are flying in this one. What is this hilarious car right here? Dude, this is so fascinating.
There's nothing to him, is it?
Am I crazy for just wanting to go travel around? I don't want much, right? I don't need crazy experiences, crazy tour guides of the most famous places ever. No. I just want to go to a few different spots, this being included. I just want to go get a nice lunch, sit outside, and watch this. That's it. I just want to relax, get some sunshine, and watch this unfold in person. I feel like I would be on cloud nine. I'm a simple guy. This is so oddly satisfying. It looks like absolute carnage to me, but it's not. There's no bumping or wrecking going on that I can see. Everyone somehow is like the weirdest blend of like, hey, screw you, I'm going. But then like they're courteous at the same time. I don't know how to explain it. But it's phenomenal. See, like right there, this van's like, screw you, dude. I'm going. And there might have been a little brake check here. But you know what? That little car, now it's through. How have I never discovered this? Wow. Italy. This is awesome. This is in Rome yet again. We have another gorgeous bus. Tons of cars, tons of pedestrians. What looks to be a tram. I was asking what else could enter the mix. Looks like I found my answer. A tram. Hey, let the tram through. That's not fair, right? He's only got one kind of way to go here. And one more angle from, I believe this is a different angle from Piazza Venezia. Again, absolutely beautiful. This is like a newer video. So, we have a little higher quality. You can see like a little more details. And this is just, let me just stress, the obvious. It's a gorgeous area, right? I would like to be posted up, if I'm allowed to sit down somewhere near this grass. Let me sit down there and just take a gander, right? Let me watch this for a while and soak it all in. Look at these. Are these police cars? I believe they are down here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this is wild. At least this area is not so tight and narrow, but it doesn't really matter because everyone just kind of does whatever. So, still gotta be on your toes for this. Damn. Crazy part is, to conclude this, all this going on, and for those pedestrians, for definitely people on scooters and bicycles and motorcycles, and honestly, even for the people in the cars, I'm going to go off on a whim here and guess that this is most likely safer than most places in the U.S. That's the crazy part. Driving over here may not look quite like that, but it is the definition of could be crazy, could be dangerous. That was absolutely fascinating. Super fascinating. Yeah, I think you saw me smiling and laughing all throughout that. These are the types of suggestions I love. Something that is, seems like it would be so mundane, but it's not. It's very interesting and wild and something I would have never just thought of. So, yeah, I really appreciate you guys watching and always giving great, ideas and stuff. Yeah, this was cool. You got to tell me your stories and experiences down below. So anywhere compared to that. And, like I said, if you've driven here, tell me your secret on how you survived that. This was awesome. That's about it for this one. I appreciate you. My name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker. Until next time, y'all have a great weekend. Stay safe out there. I'll catch you later.